Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. We got the win, but boy oh boy, that was close, wasn't it? That was too close for my liking, not how I like it at all. However, it does go on to display exactly the sort of result you need in order to get the Premier League title. It's these sort of places, it's these sort of results that you need in order to become champions. Because if you bottle it in places like this, where, you know, teams at the lower end of the table actually perform and give you a very hard game, that's where you know you're being tested. And if you come through with a result, even after having a bad day at the office, you know you've got the minerals. And today proved, especially in that second half, we have the minerals. Now, before we get into this match review, apologies for the fact that there was no watch along. I did put up a post on the channel page for all of you to see that there was just no way this was going to be done with my internet struggles right now. Uploading isn't an issue, but streaming live, it cuts off halfway, there's lag. And then today, at the game, it went on a lot longer. I mean, the entire broadcast of the match, Watford versus Chelsea, was nearly 3 hours. Over 2.5 hours long. Obviously, because the game got suspended in the first half after about 12 or 13 minutes because of the Watford fan who had a heart attack in the stands. There was also another fan incident, I believe, to do with a heart condition at the Leicester-Southampton game. So 2 in one night. It's happening way too much. It's happening way too much. And not just with fans, but with players too. What I can happily say, for those that don't know, even though it was broadcasted on the news, it was told during the game, the Watford fan has been taken to hospital. He's stable. He's in a good condition. Everything looks like it's under control. So thankfully, after a heart attack, it seems like he's pulling through. So fair play to him, and I'm glad that he's pulling through. My best wishes goes out to him, his family, and his close ones, whilst he is in recovery. So shout out to the Watford fan who is on the mend. I'm glad he is. However, because of that massive pause, the entire game, as I've said, took just over 2.5 hours long. So the stream, if I'd done a watch along, would have been over 2.5 hours long, nearly 3 hours. Guaranteed there would have been issues and it would have cut off because of the internet issues that I have here. So no watch along, but here is your match review. And I have to say, as that match was starting, prior to the game getting suspended, I was not happy at all. And neither was Thomas Tuchel. And I'm sure all of you were not happy. We did not look good at all, did we? Those first 13 minutes, what were we doing? I mean, it looked like we forgot how to defend. We couldn't get the ball to the final third. It was just all Watford. And then the game got suspended and I thought, okay, you know what? We can take a breather here. We can reset a little bit. Tuchel can get into these players' heads and tell them, hey, are you lot here or not? Like, are you lot here to play or are you not bothered? Because it just looked like no one knew what they were doing. We come out after the suspension and we resumed the first half, and it was maybe a little bit better, but it still was quite cagey. And I have to give Watford their props here, because Watford put on one hell of a performance. Fair play to them. They done it against Man United. It worked. United were broken. They played against Leicester and they looked like they were all over the place. I don't know if the snow had a thing to do with it, but Leicester beating them 4-2. And then today, against another big team like Chelsea, they perform. Watford have this thing about performing against big clubs, and today they did. They had more shots than us in total. They had, 50% of the possession. At the end of the game, it was 50-50. But all the stats point to Watford. Thankfully, the one most important stat points to Chelsea getting a 2-1 win. But in that first half, prior to us getting that first goal, which managed to calm us down a little bit, it looked quite 50-50, and there were points there where I was worried Watford were going to get the first goal. Especially in defence, we were looking a little shaky. I saw Mendy making a crazy mistake again, and I'm like, what are you doing? The whole thing just looked weird. It just looked like we were off. And bearing in mind, the starting lineup wasn't great. It wasn't great. I mean, we had Rudiger, Christensen, Chalobah, which I'm cool with, and I said in my preview, it's funny, every time I pick Thiago Silva, Tuchel goes with Christensen, and every time I pick Christensen, Thomas Tuchel goes with Thiago Silva. So we seem to differ on that one. I wait for Thiago Silva to get rested, he doesn't get rested. The moment I say, yeah, he doesn't need to be rested, he gets rested. So Christensen played alongside Chalobah and Rudiger. In midfield, we had a weird pairing, and I told you guys, if Jorginho was going to be missing, then it's going to have to be Saul. And that's exactly what it was. Jorginho's on the bench, I'm assuming because of any little issue he has. Loftus-Cheek and Salah midfield. Alonso, Reece James missed out, so we had Azpilicueta, so there wasn't even any much pace on the right-hand side, just like the left-hand side, because Alonso, we know, isn't as fast as Chilwell. And up front, Pulisic, Mount, who I didn't expect to play, and Havertz as the false nine. I thought if Lukaku is going to be there, then great, play Lukaku, but we didn't do that. We played Havertz. Now, thankfully, in the lead up to the first goal, Kai Havertz was involved. Happy days, especially with the fact that we had the entire movement of that first goal land to Marcos Alonso. And beautiful touch from Marcos Alonso, might I add. So you got to give credit there. You know, there's things, I know there's fans that are worried in terms of Marcos Alonso playing whilst Chilwell is absent. But when he's doing things like that, in the lead up to the first goal, the way he brought that ball down was phenomenal. Beautiful. Strings it to Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz, awareness, sees Mason Mount. Mason Mount smashes it. 1-0 Chelsea. Happy days. Nerves can calm down. Everything can relax. Now, very briefly, I just want to say, in relation to the fan that had the heart attack in the stands, it was Marcos Alonso, just to let you guys know, that actually pointed to the referee and said, hey, look over there. And managed to get the attention to the fan that was struggling in the stands, and then everything happened after that. So I do want to give a separate shout out to Marcos Alonso for that. Good course of action, took immediate action, fair play to him. And he might have just saved the life of the guy that had the heart attack. So fair play. Now, moving forward, this is where it got a little bit weird and a little bit dodgy. Because I didn't expect Watford to score in the manner that they did. Dennis, with a very clever goal, managing to manoeuvre the ball, gets to Dennis. He's got Rudiger in front of him. Rudiger, you can see, trying to get into position. Is he going to get on the outside? Is he going to get him on the inside? And he's kind of making a mind up, whilst Dennis is doing a little weird wiggle, a little dribble, should I say, going left, right. And that kind of put Rudiger off, to the point where Rudiger just had his legs open. He hits Rudiger on the leg, goes into the bottom corner. He saw the opportunity and he took it. So fair play to Dennis. A very clever, intelligent, quick and cool finish from Dennis to put Watford 1-1. And I have to say, before that goal, I was feeling weird. I was feeling like this Watford game does not feel normal. It doesn't feel normal. It feels like we're going to concede. Something is going to go wrong. We're just not there in terms of concentration or focus or something. And they got the equaliser. Going into the second half, that's when I really began to panic a little bit. And I thought, okay, this is weird. Are Watford actually going to get a result here? Because it seems like it's heading that way. Now, thankfully, the substitution that Thomas Tuchel made, beautiful. And this is where, apologies, we have to compliment a certain Hakim Ziyech and the tactic from Thomas Tuchel to go to a back four. Because that worked. In terms of Christensen shifting over to the right back role, Thiago Silva being in the middle with Rudiger, whilst Chalobah was taken off, obviously, to bring on Ziyech, Azpilicueta off taken later. We had Alonso pretty much as the left back, and that kind of unlocked in terms of adding another attacker in the team, another attacking player in the move, and all of a sudden we found Ziyech coming on as a substitute, performing brilliantly. This has kind of unlocked something in my head where, I criticise Ziyech. When he does well, I give him his props. But when he's not doing well, I tend to criticise him. And now I think it's safe to say, when you look in terms of all the games, one after the other, Ziyech performs a lot better coming off the bench than he does starting a game. And just like today, that was beautiful from Hakim Ziyech. When he came on, he changed the game. Changed it. All of a sudden, his quick movement, his energy, his dribble, he's taking men on direct. In terms of being able to feed passes, there was one where it looked like he wasn't going to make it. And then he did, and then he got absolutely clamped, so he won the free kick. But that ball that he managed to get over to the right-hand side, I believe it was Kai Havertz or Mason Mount, I'm not sure, one of them. But beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And because of that, in the lead-up to the goal, Mr. Hakim Ziyech. And, in terms of Mason Mount getting it, great assist over to Ziyech. Manages to dummy and go through. Ziyech just goes instinct, hits it straight into the roof of the net. Boom. 2-1. And we needed it. And I'm happy to say Ziyech was our match winner today. at a very, very, very tough Vicarage Road. A very tough day at the office. But I have to say, look, it wasn't our best day. We shouldn't be happy with this performance. But what we can be happy with is the action that we took, the resilience that we showed, the players and the manager, players in terms of never giving up and still going and still fighting and going through the tough times. Thomas Tuchel making the tough decisions to try and change things and make things work, which he did. Very proactive. And playing against a Watford team who actually done very well at home today and gave us a very tough game. So credit to Watford, fair play to Watford. Any Watford fans watching, unlucky, congratulations. You played a very, very good game. Very, very nice balance tactically. Some good opportunities in attack. Some solid defending, especially their centre-back. What's his name? Bloody hell, I forgot his name. Actually, let me get his up because it deserves a mention. Ekong. That's the one, Ekong. What a fantastic display of defending from Ekong today. Number 5, big guy. Beautiful display from him today. So you got to give credit where it's due. But Chelsea remain top of the league. We remain top of the league where we belong. So there we are. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on today's game. How did you see it? Were you happy? Were you not? Are you just cool that we got the 3 points just like I am? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. And I'll see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video. Have a good one. Look after yourself. See you tomorrow. Take care and peace.